The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In the world where you never...
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, this place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season. And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career. Guys?
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordy's Bulls when he was growing up.
On the court for Minnesota, Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Edwards in at the 2.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Another miss by MP. Edwards looking it over. Three seconds left. No good on that one. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Timberwolves on top. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got Naz Reid, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Garza in at center. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from MP. DiVincenzo with it. He has 6. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
The 3 from MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards for the 3. It's hauled in by MP.
In the first quarter, he was raining down 3. That's not the case here in the second.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. The sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Bursting off the floor, Edwards hammers it down.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball. and just let Ant cook.
The three from MP. Not going to go that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Down low. Here's Reed. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Doncic kicks to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Timberwolves leading by 7. Outside Edwards. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. Comes up empty, 7 for 15 with that miss. LA's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And was it? So it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's in some real doozies on that list. Which are you looking forward to, Shaq?
I'd rather not say, Ernie. I don't want to make the other teams feel left out.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Lakers.
It's not a huge deficit.
That is more than enough of us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the... Los Angeles with some changes. MV's checked in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for McDaniel. Connect out there with MP. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Austin Reed. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Conley gets the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning is right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Both free throws good from Randall. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Back to Randall.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Reed with a screen for Randall. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
MP, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
We talk about MP's confidence a lot. There, he showed it, pulling up off the dribble and nailing the shot.
Reed with a screen for Conley. Good on the triple. Conley's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Minnesota.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
We're
Miller still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Connect. Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Michael Conley. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them, but not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
To the middle. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Minnesota making a switch. Einad's checked in.
For the Timberwolves, number 8.
36 seconds left to play in the third. The three from MP. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. Timberwolves leading by 3. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Now Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Reed. Dillingham is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Joe Ingles, and it's Edwards in at the small forward position. Ingles against MP. Connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Edwards slams it in.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it left. Connect, he's checked in for Austin Reed. Timberwolves also changing it up. Miller's checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Conley in for Dillingham. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Miller with a screen on Hachimura to the paint, and Miller throws it down hard.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
MP, that's for 2. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Conley with the 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
The 3 from MP. Traps in the tray. MP's got 43 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And the Lakers with some changes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Hachimura. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on.
Good, another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
On the wing, James. He's defended by Randall. James kicks to MP. Shot from the top of the key. Good. Nothing but net. MP's got 48.
What a gutsy bucket. MP showing a lot of poise at the right moment.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
MP, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's MP. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
MP is putting on a show. Here's Edwards. It's deflected. Up top, Randall. And stolen by James. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Takes it from 10. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Outside Edwards. It's up a 3. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Here's MP. Doncic trying to get open. MP, no good.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
It's pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
MP outside. To win it. And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was